Hi, my name is Anthony Sileo, and this is my 4.4 Art and Criticism Assignment Submission. In our first discussion post of this month, I defined aesthetics as the harmonious result of a collective set of elements in either an audible work, a visual work, or an audio-visual work. That culture is the customs, habits, and way of life of the majority in a large people group, and that a piece of work where the elements and assets of the project harmonize is art. And I hold to those definitions, but I'd like to add that art that is aesthetic is artwork that makes you feel something emotionally. Artists are in the business of evoking some type of reaction from its viewers, and they do this by tapping into our emotions. Whether they're making a political statement, a cultural expression, or by trying to relate to a mass audience for the purpose of selling their artwork. 5 pieces of artwork that fit my definition of aesthetic art are the Lord of the Rings films directed by Peter Jackson, J.R.R. Tolkien's novel The Hobbit, Thomas Kincaid's painting entitled Garden of Prayer, BBC's amazing nature documentary Planet Earth, and arguably the most well-known hymn of all time, Amazing Grace. Peter Jackson's adaptation of The Lord of the Rings is a great example of a film that's aesthetic because of its engaging story. Well-crafted cinematography and an accompanying music score all work in harmony to deliver a product where the audience participation lasts through the 3 films, making this a trilogy that will likely stand the test of time, just as the books written by J.R.R. Tolkien it was based off of already have. Before Tolkien wrote the Lord of the Rings books, he wrote The Hobbit and published it in 1937. Written as a children's adventure tale, the quiet homebody Bilbo Baggins reluctantly goes on a quest with 13 battle-hardened dwarves and a wizard, and through perilous adventures, he returns home a much wiser and more mature hobbit. This follows the classic quest narrative that's ever so popular in American culture. According to Goodreads.com, The Hobbit ranks number 4 for best-selling books of all time. And in 2008, The Times ranked Tolkien number 6 in a list of the 50 greatest British writers since 1945. Professor David Martin declared this: "As time passes, a work that was originally not understood as art may become art for both critics and the public. This will probably be the case for Thomas Kincaid, the painter of light. He was universally criticized by those in the art community for creating artwork that was too simplistic and commercializing it for mass audiences. However, the mere fact that there is a Kincaid print in an estimated 1 of every 20 homes in the United States shows that Kincaid's artwork relates to more people than the art community would like to admit. Garden of Prayer is one such painting that resonates with so many. The calm and sinless scene depicts a beautiful place of serenity with no worries or trouble. It's a reflection of heaven, reaching the Christian population in particular on a deep emotional level, which fits my definition of aesthetic art. Another aesthetic achievement that depicts beautiful places is the ever-so-popular nature documentary, Planet Earth. BBC collected amazing footage of landscapes and wildlife from the most remote places in the world. There's something for everyone here since the filmmakers captured intimate footage from nearly every continent and even to the deepest depths of the ocean. Accompanied by a soothing orchestral score, charming narration, and a variety of camera techniques, the elements that brought Planet Earth together all harmonize and captivate audiences around the world with its aesthetic appeal. Finally, John Newton's song Amazing Grace, which was published in 1779, has been described as a hymn that has struck a responsive chord almost since it was written. Although this is a Christian hymn with a redemptive message, it resonates with so many people on a deep emotional level that even the secular world uses it. It appeared in the popular film Alice's Restaurant and as a hit single by folk singer Judy Collins. It's been a tradition to play the song at political or military funerals and at the services for policemen killed in the line of duty. The song was heard often at memorials for victims in the days after September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks. Amazing Grace is still in popular everyday use 236 years after its publication because of its capability to reach the depths of our emotions. Well, those are my 5 chosen pieces of artwork with aesthetic appeal for this assignment. Thanks for watching.